No, you don't have to. It's up to you. Anyway, whatever you like.
Okay,
A little bit quiet, sorry guys.
So this is our pitch for our stop animation, which we'll be making channel idents.
So I'm Alex, this is Megan.
I'm Megan.
So we're gonna, the brief said we had to create channel idents and we had to have paperwork and the video and also like character information. It's a stop motion animation, so it can either be pixelation or claymation or any other type sort of like that. It needs to have music and sound effects, but it needs to be copyright free.
We can either do one 1-minute video or two 30-second videos, and it's due on the 7th of the 6th.
So we've decided to go with a K-pop channel and the 1975 because we both like music and this is the type of stuff we like.
So this was our beginning idea, and because we chose this because it's our interests. So we both love music and we both love K-pop and 1975. Some of the techniques that we're thinking about doing is using pixelation, claymation or action figures, and we'll be having characters, props and different locations, and they're both like different cultures. So 1975 is British and K-pop is Korean. So we did some like research. We looked at, are you an international fan, are you a Korean fan? We all did this through Twitter, so our personal and Jam as part of our radio show. So we looked at who's your favourite male group, what you like about K-pop, who's your favourite girl group, and we just sort of did it. So then we got a lot of response from people. We also did the same with the 1975. We did it with my personal and Jam account. So the different questions we asked was like, what favourite member of the band, what's your favourite song, what do you like about the 1975, and favourite album.
So the results from the K-pop was they like the groups the most. They also like the best boy band was, or best group was BTS, and the best girl group was Blackpink. So we just sort of took that as some sort of research behind what we could do.
The results for the 1975 were that the favourite thing about them was the music and the music videos. Their favourite member was Matt Healy, their favourite song was Robbers, and their favourite album was their self-titled one. So we use this as like a basis of our channel idents.
So we looked a bit more into the research. We looked at the K-pop boy band, boy group BTS, and looked at like different variety shows, music videos, the short films, sort of their social media, and we got a few links sort of that inspired us for our final idea, and we sort of looked at their newest concept, which is Wings and You'll Never Walk Alone, and they had a lot of short films for each members, so they all have a solo song, so they all did short films for that. And then they've got really stunning visuals, so they really stick out and they make sure that everything in the scene is just really elegant. And the sort of concept behind it is a coming of age and finding yourself, and the group has 7 members.
Have you clicked on the link by
Oh no. Oh.
So we researched some of the 1975's music videos. So as their Robbers was voted the best song, we looked at Robbers, and it's very dark, and then we compared it with one of their latest singles from their latest album, which is Love Me, so it's more pink and poppy. And then because Matt was voted the favourite member, we looked at some things that people associate with him. So his hair's quite different, and he also drinks red wine and smokes cigarettes whilst he performs. And then we also looked at iconic imagery within the music videos and the lyrics. So then we researched what our channel idents would be about. So the channel for K-pop is called K-pop UK, and it will have different shows that are educational, so people can learn about the culture in Korea. Also have music hour and artist hour with interviews with different groups within the K-pop genre. And also because they do a lot of dance routines, there'll be programs where you can learn how to do the dances.
So for the 1975, we're just doing 75 and then just sort of making it a bit more stylistic, and then have like music hour, live performances, interviews, all that sort of stuff to people for them to educate. A lot of the fans will watch it because they're quite hardcore, so when you're a 1975 fan you normally just say straight up and everyone just sort of knows that sort of area.
So the target audience for K-pop would be 13 to 25-year-olds of both genders and from all around the world. This sort of age group are active on social media because they interact with other people that like the same things as them. They will also be interested in other fandoms and the theories behind the K-pop music videos. Also fashion and different hair colours because they're quite out there.
So for 1975 it's 15 to 25-year-olds, both male and female, and then international fans, but also British fans as well because they sort of originated from Manchester. People that obviously like the 1975 and other bands similar to them, but also like fashion and their concerts, but also their attitude and sort of the vibe they give off is sex, drugs and rock and roll. They have that sort of theme, but also students and social media, but people also who like either listening to these types of bands, but also play instruments because they will play some sort of instrument. So the final idea for K-pop is pixelation, so we're going to use people to create the final video, but we're thinking of doing a girl version, but maybe might have some boys in it, I'm not sure, but it'll be for BTS, and we're going to mix the concepts for Wings and You'll Never Walk Alone. So we're going to have a fallen angel for the Wings part, and then someone coming up and like helping them, and they walk off the camera, so we're just mixing them.
For the final idea for 1975, we're going to use paper models. We're going to have all 4 members of the band, but the main focus will be Matty. And it's going to go from black into pink, so we're using both concepts from both albums. And we're also going to recreate iconic imagery and what people associate with the band. So the K-pop storyboard, there's an angel on the floor, and then someone notices them, and they start to come over and start helping them. They both walk off frame, and then the channel ident will come out of the corner. For the 1975, it's going to start off with the different imagery and things that people associate with them, and then it will end with like a live performance of the 1975, and that's when it will go from black into pink. The equipment we're going to use is our own equipment. We're going to use DSLR cameras, either Nikon, which is Alex's, or a Fuji, which is mine, and we're going to bring in our own tripod.
So we're going to use paper models for the 1975, and obviously we need costumes and props for the K-pop section, but we're going to have lighting kit to make sure everything's even, because sometimes it can the lighting can change.
The location which we're going to film the K-pop ident is in the performance theatre. So because we're using people who are going to be acting as them, we're going to need a wide space. There's also room for the lighting kit, so we can experiment with different colours, and we can also have a plain background.
So because the 1975 are paper models, we decided that we're just going to use a classroom, and just because the background, we can just put a sheet over something, because there's no need to have a massive space for just paper models, but we will use a lighting kit to make sure the light is even.
So the music we're going to use for the 1975 are going to be covers or remixes, otherwise we'll have copyright if we use the actual music. The main track we're going to use is Robbers, because it was voted the most popular song, but we will also have other tracks from both of their albums when it goes from black into pink.
Yeah, for the K-pop we're going to use one of their tracks, either a cover or an instrumental, and it's going to be copyright free. If we can't find something like that, we're for both sort of music, for both channels, we'll probably just use similar music to them, and but for the K-pop we're going to have like a calm and a relaxing sort of sad atmosphere at the start, and then we're going to have a happy song towards the end, so because of the narrative changing. Any questions?
Only one I can think of is there any problems that you foresee you might have to overcome?
Maybe the pixelation, just making sure we get it all done in like the one go, because we don't want to come back to it, so they might change.
Probably the same with the paper models as well. Do it all in one day.
Yeah.
And do you see any problems hitting the deadline, or think it be doable?
No, I think it's doable.
Yeah.
No, we'd probably start after the Easter and just sort of straight away go from there.
Cool. Brilliant. Lovely stuff.